Hello, students, and welcome to class with Teacher Bill. I am very excited to see each and every one of you. You're all awesome and capable of greatness. We're going to have a wonderful class together. Let's talk about dolphins. What's some of the things we know about dolphins? Well, from the reading, we all know that dolphins communicate. How do they communicate? Well, they use sounds like we do when we talk or we whistle. Over here, please. They use body language, just like that. Come here, please. Or, hello. That's body language. Or, is Teacher Bill happy or sad? Teacher Bill is happy. How can you tell that? Because I am smiling. I'm not saying I'm happy, but you can see that Teacher Bill is smiling. So that shows you that Teacher Bill is probably happy. That is body language. We also call it nonverbal communication. So that just means when we're not saying it, verbal, when we're not saying it in words, but we're still communicating. Nonverbal communication. That is also what body language is. So if we're, yay, yay, am I excited? All right, yeah. Am I mad? And you can tell by my body language. Dolphins use body language as well, and sounds like clicks and whistles. Clicks and whistles that the other dolphins can hear and understand under the water. Clicks and whistles, that's also how dolphins name themselves. A dolphin will name itself within the first year of life by making a whistle of its own that everybody will recognize as that's that dolphin's name. We as humans have learned to understand this, but we are still very far from ever being able to communicate directly with dolphins in the same way. But some of the things we have been able to learn and understand. And we have seen over time that dolphins do come up with their own whistle sound for their individual names. And to be able to do that, and they play with one another like humans. So they will interact with other groups of dolphins, and a group of dolphins is called a pod. So families live in a pod. A big group of dolphins is called a pod of dolphins. So one pod will find another out in the ocean, and they will play with one another. And they will chase each other while they hold a fish or hold seaweed. And these are signs of intelligence. Naming yourself with your own specific sound, playing with other pods and understanding that you're playing, using sounds and body language to communicate. These are signs of some sort of intelligence. The level is to be determined, like how high that intelligence is, but it's still a sign of intelligence. So these are ways that we know that there are other life out there that can communicate and understand things. It's just on different levels. And the dolphin is one example of that. What's something about a dolphin that we also did not learn today? Let Teacher Bill tell you. A dolphin looks like a fish, right? Yep. A dolphin has flippers. It has a fin on its back. It has a tail in the back of it that it kicks around with. But it's not a fish. Why is that? Well, that's because a dolphin breathes with lungs, like you and I. So we all need oxygen to live, but we get it in different ways. Mammals, which is a dolphin, a whale, a human, like you and I, or your dog, those are all mammals. And they breathe oxygen through the air, and they get that oxygen from the air with their lungs. But a fish gets oxygen from the water through its gills. So because a dolphin breathes with its lungs and it's warm-blooded, it is a mammal. A fish breathes with gills and it's cold-blooded. We'll talk about warm-blooded and cold-blooded in another lesson. But understand that a mammal breathes with lungs. Like a whale is a mammal and a dolphin are mammals. They breathe through a blowhole on the back of their head. You and I are mammals because we breathe through our mouth with our lungs. So dolphins are also mammals. That's another thing to remember. They're not fish. They are mammals. I hope you've all enjoyed this lesson. I hope you have a wonderful day, and Teacher Bill will see you in the next class. See you later. Bye-bye now.